Today I'm with Andrea Russo, who's chair of the Annual Scientific Program Committee, and Christine Albert, who is the chair of the Abstract Committee. Welcome to the show.
Thank you. Thank you for having us.
I wanted to know, Dr. Russo, what is the main theme of this year's meeting?
Well, this year we're focusing on innovation and inspiration. So when I think of innovation, there are different types of innovation, but one of the things we've been seeing are new technologies. So new technologies, for example, in the late-breaking trials, there's something called cardiac impulse dynamics, where you can actually potentially treat someone who has heart failure, a narrow HRS complex, and really has failed medical therapy. When I think of inspiration, I think of other kinds of things, and inspiration about talking to colleagues, developing new studies, and really just sharing ideas and thoughts with other people.
So what do you think is new and unique here at Heart Rhythm's annual sessions this year?
Well, this year we really had an abundance of late-breaking clinical trials, really fantastic trials, unique trial design. We were able to have discuss those trials so that we could get the clinical perspective. And I think that is really fantastic. And it's like Andrea said, there's been a number of innovative, late-breaking innovations that are going to be presented tomorrow. New technologies, really interesting ways of getting at arrhythmias that we couldn't before. So I think that's a really exciting piece of the meeting. The other thing I thought was really fantastic was the plenary session. I thought our plenary session speaker really brought up the reason why we need to be at this meeting. We connect via electronic media all the time, but it's not the same. It's not the same as looking at your colleagues and seeing their faces and learning from them, speaking to them. So that is always a highlight of this meeting.
I've been a member of HRS since I was a fellow in training at Duke, and I always get excited about seeing my friends and colleagues and learning. What do you think is the most exciting thing about this year's meeting?
Well, this year's meeting, we do have some incredible late-breaking trials. We've, had Cabana. Not only the way that was presented, we had a Hyde Park afterwards, and I think everyone heard about it. And
there was
a big crowd, and people expressing their feelings about the results. And I think that has been very exciting.
So what do you think, or what do you hope as the organizers of this wonderful meeting, and I thank you both for the hard work, what do you want folks to take away from this year's meeting?
Well, I think I want everybody to really be able to learn from their colleagues, really be able to learn what's going on, get their own practices up to, their top notch, but also, for scientists to really promote our research and understand, new ways, new mechanisms of arrhythmias so that we can come up with new technologies. I mean, Heart Rhythm is so unique. There's no other meeting where you have interventionalists with basic scientists, and we actually talk to each other. And so I hope that there's more of that, and that's what I'd love to see, is more of that cross-disciplinary learning that really enlightens all of our work.
Well, I wanted to thank both of you guys for joining us, and thank you so much for the hard work, because I certainly have learned a great deal here in Boston this year.
Great.